Welcome to TOKEN2049. I'm Bobby Gray, as you heard, the founder, and as I say, the fearless leader of TEXITcoin, which is an original layer 1 cryptocurrency that's mined exclusively in Texas. In fact, the thing that makes it different from everything else that you'll come across in this room, on this floor, in this building, or in the entire cryptocurrency space is that TEXITcoin is the only coin that has a regional limitation on where it can be mined. Who needs a hat? You need a hat? Who needs a hat here? Hat for her? Whoa! They don't throw very well. Hat over here? Who needs a hat? Hat's coming in. Grab it. Okay, so technologically speaking, TEXITcoin is probably not superior to a lot of other things that are out there. In fact, we started as a Litecoin clone. We're mineable. We will make about 353 million coins over the next 137 years. So it's a multi-generational layer 1 coin. I want you to think about TEXITcoin like it's a Bitcoin time machine. I want you to think about going back 10, 12, 14 years in the cryptocurrency story, back when Bitcoin was in its infancy, back when people actually cared about Bitcoin's mission: digital, decentralized, peer-to-peer money. The mission that a lot of people in the cryptocurrency industry seems to have forgotten. Honest money, money that's for the people and by the people. And so I designed TEXITcoin to pick up where the Bitcoin bros left off years ago. I only have a few minutes up here on stage to convince you guys that TEXITcoin is not a scam, like so many of the other things that pop up in the cryptocurrency industry, and it's going to be very difficult to do that in the next few minutes. I'm going to have to convince you that it's not a meme coin, it's not a pump and dump, it's not a rug pull, it's not a Ponzi scheme, and it's not a pyramid scheme. It's a lot of work, and unfortunately I don't have time to do that up on stage here today. But if you'd like to learn more, you can visit us back at our booth, all the way on the other end of the wall, back there, and meet some of the people that are actively mining TEXITcoin and hear it from them. But I can tell you that TEXITcoin is one of the biggest raises ever in the cryptocurrency industry. In fact, as of right now, and it's updated real time on our website, we've now raised more than $81 million to build our 100 million megahash mine in Texas, to compensate the community that's helped us get to where we are right now, and to promote our coin all over the state. Billboards, radio advertisements, wrapped hypercars cruising the streets of Dallas, and also airport ads that we have up now in DFW, Houston, Miami, Orlando's coming soon, along with LAX Airport. And so we're building this coin to be a top 5 cryptocurrency. I know how to get it there. Why me? That's simple. I've been doing this for a very long time. In fact, in 2008, I actually started my own currency as well, which is quite coincidental because somewhere else on planet Earth, Satoshi Nakamoto, probably not their real name, was also starting their own currency. I went physical. I started manufacturing gold and silver coins with the American Open Currency Standard back in 2008 because I thought the future was going to be physical. Satoshi went digital. Satoshi was looking at the future, and of course, Satoshi was right. Bitcoin today, crypto today, is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. I did very well with my gold and silver, but I didn't get crypto rich, and I'm here to change all that with my friends today. In 2012, I actually created what just might be the most famous coin on planet Earth today. Can you see that one? Can we get a close-up here? I created the original Bitcoin coin back in 2012. It's probably the most famous coin in the world today. I didn't create Bitcoin, but I did give Bitcoin an actual identity. 2012 was the same year that I testified in US Congress about parallel currencies and the roadmap to monetary freedom in front of Texas Congressman Ron Paul. Has anybody ever heard of Texas Congressman Ron Paul? Show of hands. Get him up, take a look around. I was talking about complementary currencies before most people ever heard about Bitcoin. So I've been around this conversation for a long time. In fact, in 2017, right here in Singapore, I took my world-famous Bitcoin crypto design and I turned it into a functional cold storage coin wallet, which is the easiest way to take a digital asset and hold it now in the palm of your hand. When I started wanting to get into cryptocurrency, the thing that I found that was a problem again and again was hackers, forgotten passwords, hard drives getting thrown away in landfills. And so I decided that my contribution to the cryptocurrency industry was going to be to make an easy way for people to keep their crypto safe, offline, where it can't get hacked and it's not going to go out of business. I started making these right here in Singapore, the most expensive city on planet Earth. I had a factory right at the Loyang offshore supply base right down the street. And that's where this adventure in cryptocurrency began for me. And I finally saw the error of my ways. In 2023, I realized that the world was not making any more gold and silver coin buyers. And if I was going to keep up with the times, I was going to finally have to take off my gold and silver horse and buggy blinders. And I'd have to embrace the future of digital money. And that's when I sold my coin factory and I went all in. But I tried to figure out which coin to get into. I didn't know which one was the right one. I researched all of them, and I was really shocked to find that Asia is now controlling most cryptocurrencies out there, and they've become incredibly centralized. In my country, Coinbase is number one by a long shot, much bigger than everybody else. You have to go through this central authority now to on-ramp into crypto. And when I decided I was going to throw my hat in the ring, I looked at the field of options out there. I said, I don't like anything that I see, I'm going to start my own. So I took Litecoin, I'm a big fan of Litecoin. I made a clone, there's no pre-mine, but I said this one's going to be different. TEXITcoin is going to be different in a big way. We're going to build our layer one proof of work mine exclusively right here in Texas. We've got great energy, we've got our own grid, we've got the 8th largest economy in the world if we were our own country. We've got everything we need right here, not to mine Bitcoin, but to build an original coin that's for Texans, by Texans. And now as I've come to share my story with people all over the world, it's clear to us that this is not just for Texans anymore. Everybody on planet Earth can benefit from honest money. How did we get to where we are today? How did we get to $81 million, one of the biggest raises the crypto industry has ever seen? Number one, transparency. If you jump on our website, you can go and see a real-time dashboard of everything that we've done. How many people are mining, the amount of hash power we've sold, the number of coins our network produces every day, and of course, how much cash we've brought in. It's a very impressive number right now. It's all on the website, dashboard, real time. But I knew that if I was going to start my own crypto, I would have to bring proof to the conversation to be taken seriously. Number one, authenticity. Number two, that's number two. Number one, transparency. Number two, authenticity. I gave you my background. These are things that I've done over the last 18 years now to get us where we are today as leaders, as some of the only few people in this room that actually still care about digital, decentralized, peer-to-peer currency. Less than 1% of all crypto traded today is actually paying for goods and services. We're those guys. We're those guys that are bringing back the mission of honest money. And I want you to believe that if you take a technology that's new and upcoming like cryptocurrency and a mission that's as important as honest money, you will get something that's incredibly successful, and that's what we have here today with TEXITcoin. The third thing is something called network marketing. Instead of going to a bank or a hedge fund or a rich investor to build our mine, we went to individuals, guys like this guy and this lady, and we said, let's crowdsource this thing. Instead of having to bow down to the banks and the guys that have the fake money, let's round up some cash from our friends. And so far, we've brought in more than $81 million, and there is no sign of this thing slowing down in any way whatsoever. We don't market right now to the cryptocurrency industry. In fact, this is our first time coming out and sharing our story with the crypto bros. It's not because we don't like you. It's just because you guys have seen it all already. And I want to bring in 100 million new people to cryptocurrency. I want to onboard all those guys, the gold and silver collectors, all those people that didn't understand Bitcoin, that didn't trust cryptocurrency. I'm looking for those guys. I'm looking for the guys that want to do something different, just take a bunch of ordinary people and do something really spectacular and extraordinary. And that's what TEXITcoin is for us today. So if you'd like to learn more, come check us out over there on the other side of the wall. Enjoy some coffee and coconuts around here, or join us tomorrow at about the same time, 11:30, over on the forum stage, and you'll get to meet our Director of Sales, Tim, telling you more about our story of peace and prosperity and free trade that we'd like to share with our friends here in Singapore and from all over the world. I'm Bobby Gray. I'm the founder and the fearless leader of TEXITcoin, and I want to thank you again for having me here today.